Alright gang, let's look at some word problems for our three variable systems of equations. Looking at number one, we've got Elise, Melvin, and Riven. They're going clothes shopping at the same store, right? Alright, let's party. Elise spends 45 bucks. She buys 2 shirts, 1 pair of jeans, and 1 hat. Melvin buys 1 shirt, 3 pairs of jeans, and 1 hat. Spends 80 bucks. Riven buys 4 shirts, 2 pairs of jeans, and also spends 80 bucks. Find the value of each type of clothing. Alright, so let's say that X is going to be shirts. Okay, what else are we buying? We're buying shirts, we're buying a pair of jeans, so let's say Y is the jeans. And Z is going to be a hat. Alright, so let's write our equations. Okay, so let's take Elise first. Elise is going to spend 45 bucks. Okay, what's she going to buy? Alright, she's going to buy 2 shirts, so 2 times X, plus 1 pair of jeans, 1 Y, plus 1 hat, and that's equal to 45 bucks. Alright, Melvin, he's going to the same store, right? Okay, he's going to buy 1 shirt, X, 3 pairs of jeans, 3Y, and a hat. And he spent 80 bucks. And Riven, he's partying also, right? He bought 4 shirts, 4X, and 2 pairs of jeans, 2Y, and that's equal to, he also spent 80 bucks. Alright, so there is our system of equations. So once again, we can solve by elimination, we can solve by substitution. Okay, it doesn't matter. Or we can solve by a mixture of both, which is what I'm going to do for number 1. Alright, so if I take this equation here, I see that I can easily get Y by itself, right? All these are divisible by 2. So I can take this equation and divide by 2. So I get 2x plus y equals 40. Now, why am I doing that? Because now I can solve for y. So I get y equals 40 minus 2x. Now I know what y is. I can take that puppy and substitute it in. Alright, so I've got 2x plus y, which is 40 minus 2x, plus z equals 45. Alright, now, again, you got 2 variables here. Okay, but let's see what happens. We've got 2x plus 40 minus 2x plus z equals 45. Oh my goodness, 2x and 2x cancel out. So we get 40 plus z equals 45. So z equals 5. Fantastic. So now we know what z is equal to. So now we need to figure out what x and y are equal to. Alright, so I'm going to take my equation, 2x plus y, So I'm going to take my first equation. I've got 2x plus y plus z equals 45. Now once again we know what z is. Z is 5. That's going to go in there. So we've got, let's write it again, 2x plus y plus 5 equals 45. So we can turn that equation into this, 2x plus y equals 40. We can do the same thing with this equation. We know what z is. Z is 5. So we've got x plus 3y plus 5 equals 80. So x plus 3y equals 75. Alright, so I've got this equation, I've got this equation. I can set up a system here. So 2x plus y equals 40. And I've got x plus 3y equals 75. Now once again, we need the same number. We need a different sign in front. So I'm going to take this bottom and I'm going to multiply it by a negative 2. So I've got a negative 2x minus 6y equals negative 150. Alright, now I can add these two together and my x's will eliminate, right? So 2x and a negative 2x, those cancel out. You've got negative 6 and a positive 1, that's a negative 5y equals negative 110. Divide by negative 5 on both sides and we get y equals 22. So now we know what y is, we know what z is, we can find x. Alright, so again, you can plug into any one of your equations. You've got y equals 40 minus 2 times x. And again, we know what y is 22. So let's plug that in right there. Subtract 40 on both sides. And we get 18 equals negative 2x. Divide by negative 2. We get x equals negative 5. sorry, this is a negative 18. Okay, negative 9, sorry, positive 9. What am I doing? Positive 9. So again, what does that mean in the context of the problem, right? So my X is 9, so shirts are $9. My Y is my jeans. Jeans are $22. And my Z is hats. Hats are $5. Alright, let's look at number 2. Number 2 says a school theater department is trying to set up their stage pulley system for a play, but they need a triangular block. Keyword there with specific angle measurements for one of the set pieces. The second angle of the triangle has a measure equal to the sum of 2 times the other 2 angles. The third angle has a measure equal to 10 less than the first angle. What are the measures of all 3 angles? So let's denote our variables. We got X, we got Y, we got Z. We'll say X is going to be angle number 1. We'll say Y is going to be angle number 2. And you guessed it, Z is angle number 3. Alright, so let's look at our equations here. The second angle of the triangle, so the second angle, Y, is equal to the measure of, has a measure equal to the sum of 2 times the other 2 angles. So 2 times X and 2 times Z. So Y is equal to 2X plus 2Z. Alright, it says the third angle has a measure equal to 10 less than the first angle. So Z is equal to X minus 10. Alright, now, what is my last equation? Okay, it's a triangular block. Okay, so we know that all 3 angles added together have to equal 180 degrees. Alright, so I'm going to take this puppy, and I'm going to work with some substitution here. So I've got X, we don't know what X is, plus Y, we know what Y is. Y is equal to 2X plus 2Z. We know what Z is. Z is equal to X minus 10. So I'm going to plug that in for Z right here. So what I did is I plugged in X, plugged in Y, which is this piece, and then plus Z, which again we know what Z is. Z is equal to X minus 10, so another plus X minus 10, and that's equal to 180. So I've got X plus Y plus Z equals 180. So X plus Y, this is Y, plus Z, which is X minus 10, is equal to 180. Alright, so here we go. I've got X plus 2X, that's going to give me 3X, plus another 2X, it's going to give me 5X, and then plus another X, that's 6X. You've got a negative 10 and a negative 10, that's going to give you a negative 20 and a negative 10, it's going to give you negative 30, is equal to 180. So X, 2X, 2X, X, 6X. And then we distribute here, so we got negative 20, negative 10s, and negative 30 equals 180. So we get 6X is equal to 210. So X equals 35 degrees. Alright, so now we know what X is, right? So we can find Z because we know what X is. So Z is equal to X, 35, minus 10. So Z is equal to 25 degrees. Alright, well now we know what X is, bam, we know what Z is, bam, we can find Y. So Y is equal to 2 times X, 2 times 35, plus 2 times Z, which is 25. So 2 times 35, 2 times 25, Y is equal to 120. So angle 1, X, 35 degrees, angle 2, angle 2, Y, 120 degrees, and Z is going to be equal to 25. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, number 3, it says in basketball, teams can score a free throw, which is worth 1 point, 2-point shot, or a 3-point shot, right? So there are our variables. X is equal to a free throw, Y is a 2-pointer, and Z is a 3-pointer. If a basketball team scored a total of 75 points in their game, the number of 2-point shots scored was equal to 2 times the number of 3-point shots plus 3, and the total number of all types of shots scored was 36. So all types of shots scored would be X plus Y plus Z is equal to 36. Okay, we've also got my equation with X, a free throw, plus 2Y plus 3z is equal to, how many points total did they score? 75. Right, so we're going to get a 1 point for a free throw, 2 points for a 2-pointer, 3 points for a 3-pointer. Okay, and then my last equation is going to be y is equal to 2z plus 3. Because again, 2 times the number of 3-point shots plus 3. 2 times the number of 3-point shots plus 3. So here is my system of equations. Alright, so now let's do some substitution. So I'm going to take my first equation. I've got x plus y. Sorry, I'm going to take my second equation, excuse me. So I've got x plus y. We know what y is. Y is 2z plus 3. So I'm going to plug that in. X plus 2z plus 3 plus z is equal to 36. Okay, so now I can add these two together. I can combine like terms. So we've got x plus 3z equals 33. Subtract 3 to the other side. Alright. I'm trying to set up a system of equations with two variables, right? So I need another equation that has an x and a z in it. Alright, so I'm going to take this equation, x plus 2y plus 3z equals 75, and let's plug in the y there. So I've got x plus 2 times y, 2z plus 3, plus 3z equals 75. X plus 4z plus 6 plus 3z equals 75. So let's combine like terms. 7z plus x plus 6 equals 75. So my equation is going to be x plus 7z is equal to 69. Alright, so now we've got two equations. Okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to combine these together. Now, I need the same coefficient but a different sign, so I need to multiply one of them by a negative 1. So let's change this one, let's make it a negative x, let's make this a minus 3z and a minus 33. I'm going to combine that with this one, x plus 7z equals 69. So let's add those together. My x is going to eliminate. 7 minus 3 is going to give me 4. Z is equal to 36. So then z is going to be equal to 9. So I know right now that I made 9 3-pointers. I can find y, which are the 2-pointers. I've got z. So z is going to be equal to 2 times 9. Sorry, y is going to be equal to 2 times 9 plus 3. So y is going to be equal to 21. 18 plus 3. Alright, now I can plug into any equation and find x. So let's just take this one. Doesn't matter. We've got x plus 7 times 9 equals 69. So x equals 6.